Hey, this is Mariela from the Functional Company. All right, so today I want to talk about the different types of hunger that you can experience during a fast. And one type of hunger is normal. I'd say is something that you might expect. Some people experience it. It's not a big deal at all. And I'll tell you how to handle that. And then there's a different type of hunger that we really need to pay attention to and probably break the fast. And so here's the deal. When you go through a fasting period, usually your body will experience some hunger at the normal hours where you normally eat. Why is this? Because we've trained our bodies to wake up the hunger signals during those periods of time. If you eat lunch at a certain time, you eat dinner at a certain time, or around a certain time, your body knows to wake up those hormones or those hormone signals, right? And basically tell you, hey, it's time to eat. So you could experience some hunger. And so usually the best way to go through that is to firstly know that that's what's happening, that your body is just saying, hey, this is the normal time to eat, and it's just giving you those signals. But you drink water, you could exercise if you have some time, or you just get busy. And what happens is you'll notice you'll just get through that little hump. It can last somewhere between half an hour or an hour or something like that. But like I said, it's just a little hump, and then boom, it's smooth sailing after that. Then you can experience, depending on how long your fast is, you can experience another little hump of hunger in the evening time or something like that. Like I said, depends how long you're going in your fast, but it's something that you could expect, but it's not a big deal. It's not really throwing your body off, your mental focus off, or anything like that. It's just like, oh, here are the hunger signals. I'm just gonna drink some water. I'm just gonna get busy, maybe do a little exercise, and then just get through it. Boom, that's very easy, right? And those hunger signals will start to get a little less the more you do fasting, right? But it's something it's normal and you can expect. It's not a big deal, and you know now how to handle it, right? The one that we really want to pay attention to is if you are going through a fast and then at some point you just start to feel weak. You start to feel like you start to have crazy palpitations, nervousness, your mental focus is completely off. It could be because you don't have enough basically overall nutrition or nutrients in your body to take you through, not enough calories overall, because you didn't set up your body properly beforehand. Maybe your body is not fat adapted, meaning that it's still trying to produce energy with sugar, so your blood sugar goes out of control. It might drop. So you could be experiencing hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar. And then basically you just start to feel, you could even have almost like cold sweats if it gets really bad. Or if it doesn't get really bad, you just start to feel kind of weak and just you don't feel good. So my personal point of view is that if I were to experience that, I would just break the fast and I would just eat. I'm not going to say like, no, I'm fasting. It's like, you know what? My body isn't set up to go longer distances than this. So I'm just going to eat at this point, right? And then I'm going to set up again, do a better setup so that I can last longer next time. Look, it's the same thing like if you're driving long distance. I have made a similar analogy here, but now I'm going to make this with driving a long distance with your fuel, right, in the tank. So the fuel in the tank will take you so far. But if there's no fuel in the tank, you can't just, say like, oh, I'm just gonna get all the way to New York without any gas in the tank. So the gas in the tank has to do with the fact of whether or not your body is fat adapted, because your cells will be producing energy with fat and your body has fat to produce energy. So you're gonna have gas in the tank for much longer if you've taken the preparatory step. So watch that video on how to prepare for a fast, which is very important. Maybe we didn't fill up the tank completely before we started the fast. There are certain things that could happen and we didn't set up properly. It's like we didn't put enough fuel in the tank for a car, so we're not going to get as far as we wanted to get, right? But if we do have fuel in the tank, then we know if we experience a little bit of tiredness while we're driving, but we look at the gas tank and it's full, or it's very close to full, and we say, okay, well, there's no problem, right? I know I'm just gonna get over this little bit of tiredness and it's not gonna be a big deal. But if the gas tank is empty, you do have to just park, go to a gas tank and get more gas, and then keep going, right? Well, it's the same thing with these types of hunger. You have to really know what you're dealing with. And if you're dealing with this kind of like weakness, palpitations, even if you get cold sweats or like fatigue, you just feel bad and you know it's a bad idea, just eat. Get some more fuel in your tank, then take the preparatory steps. Make sure you prepare for the fast correctly before starting, and then you try it again. No big deal. This is a practice. This is a long-term thing. This is something that, you don't have to get perfect the first time, but you really have to know how to really differentiate between these types of hungers so that you are more successful in a fast and you just get more information, you're able to apply it properly. All right, so this is all just so you can be very successful at fasting and make sure to know what you're looking for. Hopefully this information is helpful for you, and share this with anyone that you think is really trying to fast and could benefit from this information, and I will see you on the flip side. Hey, if you're liking the information on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, click the button, and share this with your friends and family. We've got lots more information coming. Thanks so much for being here.